What up, and what's poppin'? It's your dog Breeze from Fahrenheit 451, part of the Fourth and Gold Network. We're burning the books alive. Happy New Year. Back on my best bets in the NBA for January 1st, 2026. As you probably can see, I'm doing a little screen sharing. I think that's how we're going to roll things going forward. All right. First up, I'm rolling with DeMar DeRozan over his 4 assists. If I can get my screen to cooperate with me. All right. DeMar DeRozan over his 4 assists. Hitting this line. Hitting this line in his last 4 out of 5 games. Hitting this line in his last 4 out of 5 games. 10 plus potential assists in his last 4 out of 5 games. Averaging 8.9 potential assists in his last 10 games. Averaging 7 potential assists on the season. 9, 9, and 10 assists in his last 3 versus Boston on 11, 8, and 10 potential assist, right? So now we're going to take it down here to the filter. Here's the potentials. Take it right here. Boom. Just so y'all can see everything that I'm seeing. When he has 8 potential assists or more, he is hitting his line in his last 14 out of 7 games. In his last 14 out of 17 games, averaging 5.1 assists. So first up, we're going to go DeMar DeRozan over his 4 assists. Got it at minus 139 odds over on DraftKings, risking 1.39 units on this one to win 1 unit back. Next, we're going to talk a little Detroit basketball. But we don't like his assists. We like his boards. All right. Next up from the Detroit Pistons, I'm going to be going Ausar Thompson. Ausar Thompson over his 5 rebounds, minus 125 odds over on Bet365. Risking 1.25 units on this one to win 1 unit back. Ausar hitting this line in his last 7 out of 10 games. 6 and 8 rebounds in his last 2 games versus Miami. Now, for whatever reason, you see right here, it says 0 rebound chances. Obviously, he has at least 8 rebound chances right here. But I'm not even tripping off of the lack of data right here. In this one, you can see he has 10 rebound chances. So he has 10 rebound chances in his last 1 out of 2 games versus Miami. Now, he's averaging 9.1 rebound chances on the season. So we're going to go right back over here to these filters. We're not going to get too crazy with it. Go right back over here to these filters. And you can see when he has 9 rebound chances or more, he's hitting this line in his last 16 out of 18 games this season, averaging 7.2 rebounds. Miami. Follow me. All right. Come on down here with me, man. Y'all can see what I see. Miami allowing the Miami is allowing the total rebounds, 2025 rank. Miami is allowing the fourth most rebounds. And then if we go up here, Miami is also allowing the 10th most rebounds to the small forward position, which is Ausar Thompson's position. Okay. So we're going to Ausar Thompson over his 5 rebounds. Next, we're going to go to the city of brotherly love here. All right. We're going to go to the city of brotherly love, and I'm going to be taking Joel Embiid. Yeah, right. I'm going to be taking Paul George. Nah, man, I'm going with Tyrese Maxey, man. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey, man. Dad named Tyrone, mom named Denise. All right, let me see. Maxey, 28 and 34 points in his last 2 games. Maxey, 33 and 38 points in his last 2 games versus Dallas. Now, this was the part of the cap for me that I was like, all right, I'm sold. So Embiid is supposed to be playing tomorrow. Let me work this. I'm used to the app. All right. So we're going to put Embiid in here. And we're going to go look at the season average. With Joel Embiid in the lineup, Tyrese Maxey has hit this line in his last 9 out of 12 games, averaging 32 points. Embiid's playing. If Embiid is playing and you hit this line in your last 9 out of 12, and you can see here 26 and 27, last 9 out of 12 could have easily been last 11 out of 12 with the 2 hooks. I'm sold. So Embiid is playing. I'm all in. Tyrese Maxey over his 28 points, minus 110 odds over on Bet365, risking 1.1 unit on that one to win 1 unit back. Maybe 2020 hindsight, I could have lined up the 2 Detroit guys back to back, but neither here nor there, man. I'm taking my guy right here. Mellow Yellow, Cade Cunningham, over his 27 points, minus 130 odds over on FanDuel. Cade hit this line in his last 3 games. All right. And he's hit this line in his last game versus Miami. However, it's one thing that caught my eye, just like that with Embiid in the lineup caught my eye with Maxey. Check this out right here. Cade Cunningham, 25 and 25 field goals attempted in his last 2 games versus Miami. Oh, yeah, right here. 25 and 25 field goals attempted versus Miami. So let's play with these filters one more again, right? Let's give him 24. Let's give him 24 shots. He took 25 and 25. Let's give him 24. With 24 field goals attempted or more, he's hit this line in his last 7 straight games. 7 out of 8 on the season, averaging 33.6 points. Now we can dive one more layer deeper. If I can find it on the website. Once again, I'm used to using the apps key. I'm trying to see if it'll let me see. No, I don't think it's gonna let me see on the but it's cool because I got y'all. I just can't share my screen because I'm gonna have to look at it on my phone. All right, Cade Cunningham, right? Mellow Yellow, our boy. That's what we're talking about. I don't know why they don't let you see this on the website, but that's neither here nor there. So, Cade Cunningham scoring 22%. Excuse me. All right. Cade Cunningham scoring 30% of his points in the paint. Miami is ranked 22nd in points in the paint. So Miami is giving up the 9th most points in the paint on the season. However, in their last 5 games, Miami is giving up the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. Miami is giving up the 5th most points in the paint. So I like Cade Cunningham. I'm gonna have to pause this one. I don't pause too much, man, but I like Cade Cunningham to penetrate, man, and just kind of be a light skin SGA, really. Get to the elbow, skip through that lane. You know what I'm saying? Shut off a light, skip through that lane, and do what he do. Get to the free throw line. But I also look for him to get others involved, right? So I think this could be a big assist game for Cade Cunningham. We're gonna go to StatMuse, man. The StatMuse has never steered us wrong. All right, and once I pull it up, I'm gonna share this with y'all. Okay, this is Miami Log Ski, and I'm so happy to be able to share my screen with y'all, as opposed to just going off my notes per usual. All right, do 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 do. Let me make sure this works. Okay, bet we good. We good money. All right. So I mean, there's one thing that just jumps out at you, right? Um, in his last 2 out of 3 games, hey, 2011 and 18, 25, 12, and 11. So he's triple doubled in his last 2 out of 3 games versus the Heat. Got his triple double at plus 1100 over on Fanatics. I played that for a little piece of change, threw it in the Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon, get all my plays for just 16 cents a day. So that's what I'm saying. I'm never been a big combo guy like PRPA. But I think this might be one of those situations to take a KPRAPA, PR, whatever, RA, whatever. I really like him to dime up in this one. I just think the rent is a little too high. I think his line is at 10.5 or 11.5 for his assist. And that's just not something I want to play. But I mean, if you look at his 8, 7, 11, 12, and 4 rebounds, that could also be, that could definitely be a look, especially if Jalen Duren gonna go out there BS and Tobias missing out of the starting lineup. But I just took the points, man. If you're gonna shoot that thing 25 times, I'm taking 27 points every single time. Turn up the volume. So, with all that being said, with 24 shots, Cade hit his line his last 7, averaging 33.6 points. His line is at 27. Yeah. Then I got one more pick for y'all. One more pick for y'all. I forgot that I had. It's like, all right, I got all my notes done. I'm ready to go live, but I had one more, man. My boy Najee Quest. Okay, we got a couple people in here, man. Y'all make some noise, man. Y'all make some noise if y'all finding the stream informative and entertaining, man. And Happy New Year to y'all, man. Let me know some resolutions. Drop some resolutions in the comments. All right, man. Najee Quest. All right. You see it, man. It's going absolutely dumb. Once again, I'm so happy to be able to share my screen with y'all so y'all can see like exactly what I'm looking at. All right, Najee over this line in what? Last 15 out of 20 games. Najee over this line in his last 18 out of 34 this season. But over this line in his last 15 out of 20, averaging 14.8 points. Well, we're just going to, cut it down to a smaller sample size. He's over this line in his last 9 out of 10, man. What up, Paul, man? Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year. Najee, 13 points or more in his last 9 out of 10 games. I got this over his 13 points, minus 115 overall on Bet365, risking 1.15 units on this one to win 1 unit back. This wasn't a pre-recorded video, so I was able to dig my record out. Maybe I could have put that in a banner. I probably could have put that in a banner, but it's my first time with the screen sharing. But I'm up 7.69 units on the year. I was up 15 or something, whatever. I had a 4 in one day recently. I had a 3 in one day recently. I just really haven't had the time to get videos out. But officially up 7.69. Yeah, up 7.69 units on the season. Usually good for about 40 units on the year. So I'm not too much tripping. We're just gonna lock in and find our rhythm. I had Joe Val yesterday over 10 rebounds, 5 rebounds in the first quarter, finishes with 9 rebounds, doesn't touch the floor in the fourth. Anyways, and this is why I also like to go live, because I have more time to chop it with y'all. If you ever wonder why I'm talking so fast and crazy and like breakneck speed in my shorts, is because YouTube won't let you post a short longer than 3 minutes. Anyways, Najee Haji Quest. Najee Marshall over this line in his last 9 out of 10 games, right? You know we love a little head-to-head, man. Bang, 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 bang. Najee, 22 points in his last game versus Philly. Now, similar to my maxi cap, that might be a bar. Similar to my maxi cap, the Tin Man, the man that's made out of glass, day-to-day Davis, A. Disney, Anthony Davis is supposed to play, right? So let's put AD in the lineup. All right. Go full screen on this. We're gonna put AD in the lineup. Or will they let me? Once again, man, trying to navigate the website. Used to the app. Yeah, they'll let me. Put AD in here, right? On the season with AD, I mean, you guys see it. 18, 15, 17, 16, 22, 15, 15, 14, 16 after the 9. So he's over this line 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. He's over this line in his last 10 out of 11 games with AD in the lineup. Over this line in his last 9 games with AD in the lineup. Averaging 13.1 points. That's exactly what we need. But wait, there's more. So I want to show y'all something, right? Let's look at Najee. Let's look at Najee Marshall. Let's look at him on the season. Okay, this is the whole season. So you see, like right here, and like right here. So you see, like right here, it was nothing, and then you see, like right here, it got spotty. So I was like, what's the difference between then and now, right? Follow me, follow me, follow me. So you look right here at Doggy's minutes. He wasn't playing much minutes to start the season. Then it starts ramping up 31, 26, 26, 27, 24, 30, right? It starts ramping up. So I went and looked at his last few games, and it looks like he's playing, you see right here, looks like he's playing no less than 26 minutes. All right, so let's give him a floor of 26, and let's see what we come up with. With at least 26 minutes played, right? With at least 26 minutes played, he's hit this line in his last. Oh, my notes are wrong. Excuse me, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. With 26 minutes played or more, he's hit this line in his last 11 out of 10 games. Averaging 16.8 points on the season. Averaging 32 minutes in his last 10 games. So his minutes have ticked up, and I expect his production to continue to tick up with his minutes being ticked up. All right. So now the cool thing about being able to share my screen is like I don't got to go too heavy on the notes, and you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. But I think my video is going to be longer. My live video is going to be longer, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Anyways, at the 2:30, at the 20:30 mark, I'm going to give you guys a recap of everything that I have thus far. So, to kick the year off, we're going with DeMar DeRozan. I don't even know if y'all can see. I got on my DeMar. Or is it a Jamal Crawford? You never know. DeMar DeRozan over his 4 assists. Then I'm taking Ausar. Shout out to Dream. He always gonna say Usar. Then I'm taking Ausar. Let's throw my dog Paul on the screen before we get up out of here. I'm going Ausar Thompson, twin, over his 5 rebounds. Then I'm going Maxi Cap over his 28 points because Embiid's in the lineup. After that, we're taking Mellow Yellow, a little more Detroit basketball, over his 27 points. Sprinkled a little piece of change on his triple-double. Got it at plus 1,100 over on Fanatics. And last but not least, I'm going Najee Marshall over his 13 points. DeMar DeRozan plays for the Sacramento Kings. Ausar Thompson and Cade Cunningham are members of the Detroit Pistons. Tyrese Maxey plays for the Philadelphia Sixers, and Najee Marshall plays for the Dallas Mavericks. Now, we've been on here this long. We might as well cook a lay. I ain't going to make it too difficult, man. I'm just probably going to take all of my plays, are my favorite plays out of these 5, maybe water them down, and throw them in a lay. So y'all put y'all legs in it. Add your legs in the comments, man. We're gonna cook up a live lay. I'm gonna slide over to, or should I do it on my phone? I'm gonna just do it on my phone. But nah. Let me see. I'm gonna slide over to like FanDuel.com or something. Let's see. Let's cook one live on the air, man. I think that'd be dope. Let's see if they let me log in on FanDuel on a computer without hassle, or any book for that. For that notion. All right, let's see if I can log into FanDuel. If I can log in here, I'm about to share my screen with y'all. We're gonna cook us up one live on air, and we're gonna smack that boy a little later today, man. Start our year off right. They're sending me a code. This code in. Like I said, if y'all got anything to add to the lay, man, drop it in the comment section, and we're gonna cook one live. Okay, they let me in this thing. Well, all right, they're giving me like a location restriction already. I ain't tripping. At least y'all can. At least you'll be able to see it. All right. All right. Okay, we got FanDuel. Okay, we live. Let's get busy, man. So we like Cade, and we like Ausar. Let's take Cade for 25. Let's take Ausar for his I think he's at 5 rebounds. I like Khalil Word too. Is that his 5? It's a plus 144. Do. Go over to the Sixers game, grab Maxey, take him for 25. All right, and then Najee. Can Najee get us 15? Can Najee get us 15, or should we stay with the 13? I'm gonna take Najee for 13, but that 15 is talking to me. So K 25, Asor 5, Maxey 25, Najee 13. That's a plus 540. And then we throw DeMar's 4 assists in here, and let's see what that shakes up to. I like Maxey rating on his rebounds tonight too. Hey, that's good enough for me. That's good enough for me right there. All right. So our first screen shared lay that we cooking up, man. I'm gonna have to put it on my I'm gonna have to place it on my phone. But go a little something like this. K 25, Asor 5, boards, Maxey 25 points, Najee 13 points, DeMar 13. DeMar for 4 assists. If you want to get it a little juicier, I would just throw Najee Marshall on there for 15. But it's a plus 978. I'm gonna take it on my phone and I'm gonna post it on Twitter. And I'm gonna just say like, this is the delay from the stream or whatever. All right. Like, comment, and subscribe for your daily sports betting videos and analysis. Let's keep burning them. As always, I will see you tomorrow. If you would like access to all of my plays, as soon as I place them for just 16 cents a day, subscribe to the Patreon. I will link that down below. Love, peace, and fish grease. Let's continue to run up these units. What a long stream, man. Hope y'all got something out of this one, man. In a minute.